Silently. Good.
So, we're back here on another day of Paranoia. Our fun situation is 3 of you somehow got yourselves involved in terrorist activities and are holding a location prisoner, along with hostages. How many hostages do you have?
I don't remember.
I don't either. One of you guys roll a die 10. 4. 4 hostages. You took them all downstairs, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's why he's down there. So, I guess the first question would be, did you know anything about what they were doing, or did you already know they were here? At all, Brock? Okay, so what we'll use is... Okay, I'm going to that. Okay, your character sheet. There we go. Just use stealth. See if you can detect it, because it's a lot of times that's a sight step. Nope.
No, 1 out of 5.
Okay.
1 out of 5.
Looking at the film or the message, which I will go through again for viewers and for players. It's been a while. Is you do not see sight of any of these in the shot. Matter of fact, what you see looks like really like professionally done. Except the terrorists are all wearing black shirts that say terrorists. Pretty good.
What are they? Sightings of the Penguin from 1950s Batman?
Mm-hmm.
They have a problem with identity. It's not for you, it's for them to remember what they are.
We're a bunch of terrifying terrorists.
Okay. The screen which keeps replaying. Now, for those on the inside, there's a camera pointing at a spot on the wall, and the rest is kind of like in a pre-recorded hologram that's playing out, so everyone can see it. So in actuality, they don't know what's going on in this place. But someone else filmed the video everyone's watching. That's why you guys don't show them. Since it's being, the location for authenticity is kind of being used, it's scanned in to a different location, like the blue screening from a third location. Okay. Start with the terrorist, because the t-shirt says terrorist on it. His voice is electronically distorted, but you can make out his terrifying message, which repeats every half hour. I represent the Society for Vat Rights. The food vat slime is sentient. Eating vat-grown food is murder. Save the vats! We will liberate our vat slime cousins. We have planted explosive devices all over the sector. We will detonate them before morning cycle unless our demands are met. We want a delicious meal cooked by the finest chef in Alpha Complex using all natural ingredients. We will then share this meal with our vat slime cousins as a token of their coming liberation. Holds up a beaker of greenish-pink slime. It says, "Look to the future, cousins. The day of overflow is coming soon." The test tube happens to burp at the same time, so kind of creepy looking. Terrence leans forward and snarls into the camera. You can see fanatic devotion in his eyes as he spits his words. There are some suggested recipes attached to the message. Feed us or die. Okay. Now, let's see if it works. No, see, not okay. Anyway.
No.
It said during the break, you should look around, everyone's looking at you like a small blue naked gnome had just parachuted in the middle of the table and kicked the GM in the crotch. And then hurled herself out the window.
What the fuck?
Ow! See, that's the look you're supposed to have. Yes, I don't know. I just thought it was an entertaining little story, and I would share it there.
I'm just waiting for someone to start saying corn scent.
Give them time.
Poor Karen.
After their manager.
I had one where they didn't ask for the manager, they asked for the supervisor because they didn't trust the manager.
Yeah, well, it all depends. Especially when they person goes, I am the manager. Can I see someone else? There's a pastor, there's someone over there just sleeping. Go see them. They're the owner of the store. Don't let them tell you otherwise, though.
Lady, I don't work here.
Shh, I'm trying to steal things. I'm just wearing the vest to look like I belong here. Miniature craft, factory craft.
You know, I wonder what would happen if you ever asked Karen, her manager, what she would do.
Oh no, there's videos you can find online about it.
She's
So like
probably,
a cat popped off and she is
Let's see.
yeah.
Standing outside right now are 3 internal security guys. One was the boss of them, remember? You showed up here with him. Alan I think they go. We put Alan. And then we have 2 other guards here. Internal security. And those are the 3. Then there's you, who's a troubleshooter, who happened to be talking to him, and he sent her off to go check on something while you guys came here. So she's someone else. Literally her own pointed story out while all of you die again.
Probably.
You're here. Alan looks at you as a troubleshooter. What would you say would be a wise way to deal with this hostage situation? I mean, it involves the bat slime people because I actually cannot truly make a decision. I have to go all the way up to the situation room. Is basically you'll be called. So you might as well start.
Well, if they're so insistent that slime is sentient, why don't we feed them to the bat slime? They'll deal with 2 problems. 1, prime nutrients to the bat slime, and 2, stupid people breeding their milk and food. At least until the next day.
Well, except for I kind of like most of them. The problem is there will be panic in the city if people start actually believing our main source of food is living, because we don't have a plan beyond food.
Well, before they had to kill the enemies that showed a lot of sentience, so I don't think that's such a big
Each other, then there's not any many animals down here.
Dude, we're under water.
We're not down under.
What, you've never tried dolphin?
It's a possibility, but shark. Why have you been out there? Most people. You see, anyone below your level is told that there is nothing out there. It's just nothing. It's all like destroyed. So there's nowhere else to go. It is until you reach red level that you're actually informed that there is an outdoors. These people are asking for fresh food from outdoors. So that would also constitute possibly a trip outdoors.
Or technically, they got sucked into the water intake vent and we had to clean them out.
True. Except what's even worse is it's just everything gets recycled.
Is that good stupid ideas?
Stupidity, man, it is like cloned into every one of them. They all have to believe this whole story. Sewage is used to recycle into food. Goes in one tube, comes out the other. They clean it up, add some flavor, it goes back in.
The circle of you.
It's a circle of food.
Or they don't have. I'm surprised that they didn't have an agricultural in the dome.
Well, they do. There's forest areas. The dome is like the size of the greater New York area. So it's a huge area. There's a couple islands. There's like, well, kind of water. It's there. Most areas, water doesn't move at all. It just sits there. Some areas, they tried to keep the pumps moving the water around. But in some areas, it just starts to stagnate and cool up. It's disgusting. Disgusting! Isn't that one video? Well, these people are demanding food. Or they will kill hostages. I like your idea one, but we can't let people, can we do it without people finding out? Well, first of all, I don't think it's a lie. I have found no thing any believable or credible, but it's a story I've heard before. But any credible proof that food vat slime is alive. The theory behind it is because it's got some DNA in it. But when you recycle food, it shows up. I mean, we do add some fresh. You gotta do something with the old clone.
Yeah, so it's our old DNA. It's not making it alive.
Yeah. But that's
it can be alive, but not sentient.
Yeah, and that's the case. It's got DNA, but it is not living nor sentient. I wouldn't even say it's living. I would say it's a moss or like what's the ingredient? Yogurt.
Oh,
Bacteria?
yeah.
Yeah, it's a bacteria. It doesn't even classify as that. It's like cooked steak is still does not ever go back to cow.
Yeah.
It all gets boiled down and cleaned by which one of the three that he works in his department is hygiene. Clean the vats. Everything has to be cleaned before you stir into it like a sterilized sludge. And then they re-inject flavors and colors and shapes and textures. It's something that people don't like thinking about, but these people are tired of eating it. That's why you guys are talking about it. So, and the guy that they're looking for, oddly enough, fits the same description. No, he's the guy that he was a chef for our Travis, our programmer, but there was a problem. He left. He's now missing. He killed a couple of my men in the escape. We have it on camera. And then he just up and disappeared. We can't find him. But he's the world's most renowned chef. And these people are asking for food cooked by the greatest chef in all of this area. And he happens to be running around. We don't even know where he is.
He could be in the sewers. Next to no cameras on.
Yeah. Now, situation. So you're saying I don't know how we could deal with them in some way? Try to come up with some food, cater them. Maybe they aren't looking for a specific person. They just threw out, greatest chef. We find a decent one, put it all together, send it in. Maybe they'll go away.
No, if we do that, then they're just on faith. They'll keep demanding new things. What we need to do is lace the food with delayed sedatives so all of them eat it. That way, when they eat the food, they'll knock themselves out, then we can go get them, no risk to the hospitals.
Okay. I like that one.
Good idea.
So we're going to say, and he tells this person who announces him, calls him in, that they're gathering what they can. Do you have some specific ingredients in mind? So they call in with that. let's see. I think Hey, I'm going. There. I have another page here. I'm not even really sure what it's for. But I need to find a pair of scissors. No scissors for you. You are skizzy without. Just do it the old-fashioned way. Like back in grade school. That's how I did this at work, so.
Paper cut, paper cut.
Actually, should be. Okay. They send out okay. Some of that listening one. That's the proposal for the new morning cycle, which is tomorrow morning. So how day will start. This, except for you're kind of getting this from a different direction than this writing on the bottom has to do with, but it doesn't matter. You can have it. This is a list of stuff they sent that they want.
He's the leader, remember?
He's out. He's inside.
I'm the hostage.
They're the ones. They're the hostages.
I'm one of the bad
You're the
guys.
only player outside. And in actuality, that information doesn't come from here. It comes from that same central studio location where everything else is happening. Some of those items don't look natural to me.
Because some of this would be used to make a dirty bomb.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, I would like to see this list just to be like, wait, what the fuck?
Oh.
Player, just play outside of character.
How they would affect anything. Go ahead and let them see it. It's what they're trying to get so you guys can eat.
Yeah, that could make one of those, couldn't it?
So, that seems like an odd list.
Very odd.
But before we can gather all that, which I'm not sure some of that we can. Some of it you'd have to probably be a programmer to get. But we'll have to see what we can do.
We'll see, this is not 1985, and we can just get the 29th corner store.
Yeah, but
If you
it's
recognize reference.
they actually just mentioned that you can get like a lot of nuclear stuff at the store, but it's none of it is like a weapon grade revolver. But if you have something that can increase its grade,
Yeah, which is kind of what the sulfate would be used for.
yeah. But stranger yet, that comes up. Al and I will tell you, since you're the only one outside, that I remember most of those ingredients, and we have to do data search to be sure on it. How specific it is.
Just because you're not used to them yet.
Yeah, specific.
It still takes a while to get used to having them again.
Oh, I don't remember. Yeah, that's my problem. Not till I go without it. I found that the thing is with them, I can't taste my food. If I want to eat something and I want to know what it tastes like, I take it out. Bad. Yeah. think I killed all the taste buds on my tongue, and the only thing was left on the top of my mouth.
And
And
some
it's pretty
foods,
tight there.
some foods are easier to chew without
Soup's good.
Yeah.
Ice cubes.
them.
Same stuff I was eating without my teeth.
Mashed potatoes.
I'm just gonna say
Fried-
it's scary that you know how to
fried
operate
potatoes.
the spoon.
You do realize I took a few nuclear science classes too, right?
Dude, I'm surprised you're not in the military building them bombs.
Oh, that's right. Those ingredients are all actually listed by Rimbaud, same guy we were talking about.
Dirty bomb.
And that's one of his recipes. And he tried to make it, but Travis, the guy he was working for, outlawed him from ever doing so. Specifically, he said because he wants to take it so that he can experience the ultimate threshold of human taste buds, even if it kills him. Because then his next clone will know what he went through. Or might be brain dead from it. Anything can happen. But he's willing to do it. Well, his boss said, no, you are not. Plus, his boss just saw it strictly as just an excuse because he was trying to poison. He's been tried to be poisoned many times, so he has a reason for worry about it. Never by the chef. And now he doesn't have one. So, this is why Alan I is trying to get done what he can get done. Because as soon as we involve a programmer, things are going to go down. But this is really starting to look like it's going to go that direction.
And
Once he hears that name on this case, and that's like a signature almost. That's one of his signature meals.
And no offense, it's kind of just sounding like he's just wanting to make this just so he can eat it in general.
Yeah, it is. It's an actual recipe.
But like I said, it just sounds like because he was told not to eat it, this is his way of being able to make it and then eat it and then go
And
from there.
in an interview one time, he explained that, and let me see if I can actually, he's got a name for it. B3 Surprise. And it takes you to the ultimate of the flavor horizon. And this drops you off the other side. And probably kills you, but he will come back knowing when it will happen. He knowing it's going to kill him. I know it looks like it could be a bomb. I didn't think about it, but yeah. You're right. But
Well, I mean, you think about it.
the counter pocket can be used as a food.
Yeah, I mean, you stop and you think about it. Most anything was literally found in somebody just doing something in a kitchen.
Uh-huh.
So quite literally, anything could be made in your own home.
So we can
No, but you know what I mean.
go in and finish this now, or we can get the food, try that route, make them happy. We go ahead and try it, looking down, hunting down some of that stuff. Most of it's local.
Well, we could try pumping an aerosolized tranquilizer into the ventilation system and have
Okay.
And weren't we split up into teams for this?
Huh?
We're split up in teams for this mission.
Yeah.
So what the heck?
Yeah. You're not working for Travis. You're working for Walken. He lives in WTF district. He hired you as training. But probably one of you have noticed that one of your troubleshooting team is on the outside looking in. You guys just haven't made it yourself alone to be inside.
It's kind of hard to make ourselves, we don't have any communication devices. Oh wait, we do have one.
You could probably also grab one in the building. Most buildings have their own.
I'll just shoot him a message to the damn arm thing. Ellen two of your teammates are in here.
Okay, we can start with that then. I would say that would be. Let's look at the stats. That will be, I believe, software. Go with hacking. You're basically getting into his system. You probably know some of the addresses and stuff for it, but you guys work together. But
8 of 13.
okay, so what do you say to him?
This is Wade, Nick, and Rip are in the building you're currently staring at.
Good thanks. Alan, you gotta get it. It would look really bad if my friends were found in there.
I know what gun you have. Do not shoot us.
Yeah, I can make it borrow the assault shaker. I'm just gonna sit on top of the roof and just start going. And just come through that way. Where's the use of it?
Yeah.
Dropping into buildings from above.
Literally, just sit there like this, let it pour down.
Soon you got some guys looking up, going, "What the fuck's going on?" Just a sick ass just comes down and starts melting through it. Well, I guess it's not too stealthy though.
No, it's not. It's not designed to be stealthy. Use it as a. Do it that way, but make it as a distraction. So it's hanging there. You're somewhere else. They're all running there, and then you. It's a stealth. It's a freaking distraction device.
Did you write that? No.
I didn't think of it till now.
Or we could just pump nitrous oxide in there.
Yes. We could try the gas idea, which would basically involve one of us needing to sneak up there.
Don't we have
And-
drones?
Huh? Oh, we can use it. Yeah. Make a die 20 roll, track and roll under 10.
Just roll under 10.
Yeah. I'm doing a chance to see what's in there. 12, okay. I was seeing if there was a scrum button inside the building.
Oh God! Shit!
Besides, I just have another one coming out. This one's being controlled, watching it from inside. Well, you're looking at me like proud. You're looking at me with that accusing look. So, first option.
So this is just strictly a training exercise for see what
That's
they
what
can.
you were told.
Yeah, that's what we were told.
You want to tell him?
Yeah, I'll let him know that message as well. We were told this is a training exercise. Verify that, please. This is not. I'm telling the other two. We're running the fuck out of here. Ripping these shirts off.
I'll run out naked.
Please
I
don't.
don't want to get
Please
shot.
don't.
Want to get.
We understand there's no. We understand that these clothes don't have genitalia, but we don't need to see a Ken doll.
Honestly, we don't need to be accused of WLA.
Hey, wait! You work with me. I'm going to talk to you at HR.
Actually, WLA.
I was sitting there at work one day. He came running out of the building across the street naked. I need that 2 weeks vacation.
I have PTSD. Can I go home?
I need therapy.
He was a Ken doll. He was a Ken doll.
It would get y'all alive. It gets y'all alive.
Dude, that'd be the
First issue is this.
Granted, that'd be the ultimate
The
distraction.
2 guys with you, on your side, currently, are infrared. Which means they have only the black weapons, which they can't affect. It looks like the people inside were mostly wearing yellow, or red, I mean, with a t-shirt over it. So you have a red weapon, and so does Alan has a higher level. So you are about the only two there that need to get through the armor of the others. Now, with regular, if you had a bullet, it doesn't care. But that's glass cannon. There's a couple times.
Yeah. Wait, didn't one of us buy that weapon?
I think someone did, but I can't remember. Was it you? Wasn't me. You have it inside. You're gonna shoot people.
You could.
No, you bought something else.
Yeah, we trying to.
No, I bought the repellent spray.
Hit.
The bug spray.
Always never.
It works quite well on people too. What did it tell you about us?
Back off. I have bug spray. What's a bug?
Bug spray plus lighter equals flamethrower. But yeah, I'd actually be also trying to reach out to someone higher up to see if this was actually a training exercise or some people got duped into being terrorists.
Do a data search.
Nope.
Okay. You can't find records that will point one way or the other. You can find out that they are working for another programmer, Walken. He's from the WTF district. You guys are from the LTV district. And that's Travis. And you guys work for Travis. Actually, more so you work for Alpha Complex. You actually work for the computer. You're kind of the computer's final when people aren't getting shit done. She sends you people to clean something up. But the programmers can, with permission, request. And it looks like their request didn't go out through the regular channels. Kind of danced around. So its approval may not be real.
So wait, when you say dance around, you mean River Stomp or Ballerina or bullshit bebop?
Bebop. Polka! Polka! No.
Polka!
Let him die, young boy. So, they've contacted you. Have you sent any messages back, or are you still?
What, they have or?
Yeah, I have.
Sent you some messages.
Because I noticed you out there.
They are the ones inside the building.
I sent them a message going, I don't think this training exercise is actually a training exercise. If you can leave, do it. And toss those idiots in the past.
And let them know what he just sent me.
Okay.
I mean, if the approval came in such a circuitous way, it means that they also can't go after us if we decide to go off the script.
Just in case.
Because we're supposed to have a clear chain of command, which means you could have gotten the mission as someone trying to hijack our.
Like I said, we got split up into teams. We got split up.
Yep.
You and Vex got taken to another group.
They got sent off to go talk to. Well, they were supposed to have been sent with you, but Alan had requested your team to come help him, so he only took 2 of you, and that sent the others off the other way.
Yeah, so it begs the
You
question.
all were supposed to have been here.
On the opposite, the side he's at.
No,
Inside.
the other side.
To the side we're in.
They were requested the same as you guys were. They requested the entire team. And they used the fact that their team was eliminated partially by your actions. You were in their district when the scrub bot situation happened. Those scrub bot just masses tearing through the town took them out.
It better not be a vendetta thing, because if it is, I don't care if they're a higher up or not. I'm going straight to the computer going, hello, this is the problem.
Well, the computer is your friend. And oddly enough, more as a troubleshooter sometimes. Because programmers, sometimes you can't trust. I mean, the first mission you guys had with one that was trying to change his body and take over the computer.
Yeah.
So, what do you guys do about it? You hear that message? Would you say anything around the other two?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Everyone make a stealth.
These three?
Yeah, those three, yes. They're inside. Everyone that's inside. Try to see if you sneak around those other two. Are they going to catch what you guys
4
are
or
saying?
5.
Okay. What's the die 20? 4. Yeah.
Okay.
Another number.
6
Most
out
time in
of
this
2.
game it is. What?
6 out of 2.
Okay.
Got 5 of 8.
5 out of 8. 2 of you. So we're gonna say using an average of 6 for their surveillance to see if
Really?
anything odd. No, and no. They didn't notice anything, so there's only one out of the 3 of you. They keep looking at you like, this one's just weird. So, what is your guys' discussion that they will not hear you about? Is there like checking on the video equipment?
If this is an exercise, then we need to make sure that we are known
Before you get shot.
before we kill.
Oh, next one.
That'd be a first for me.
He's
About
got to
time.
die.
You youngsters don't know how good you have it.
That's what I can pull. I'm still one.
You're starting to feel
Still
it.
the first club.
You're starting to feel the knees get stiff. He's kind of like,
Oh,
you.
give me.
Hey, are you guys feel like me suits?
Right?
Explode in a while. Hopefully you're helping Summer, Beth, huh? Okay. What is your guys' plan? Before I just decide they're gonna sneak up and
Okay, so
guess the
I'm.
location.
I just tell him to. I just tell him to send him a message saying to let them know that they got some guys on the inside.
He knows that. I think he contacted you back. You tell him again?
No, to tell whoever he's talking to.
Well, does he feel like telling him, or
Yeah.
okay? Or you want to go say, I know those people. I'll be right back, and you go join him. That slime lives. That's not screw with your job. In the Vat slime department.
Well, no offense, but it sounded kind of weird in general. It just this whole
It's like it's as bad as a QAnon story.
this
Some people talk about it, but just like same people talk about nowadays when yogurt is living.
I mean, this whole just from start to finish, this whole thing just sounded weird in general.
Thankfully, if you count anything that has any kind of organic chemical reaction that's alive, it is life. It changes from A and C in light. And that's organic chemistry 101.
Alan's going to say, I have a question. So they're trying to, say, protect the Vat slime because it's a living thing. But they want us to go to get some real living things, put them in food, and give them to eat.
You do realize most terrorists are hypocrites, right?
Just want to see if
I
I was the
agree
only
with
one that
that.
saw that.
No, I saw that. That's why I'm thinking we should dump them into the slime because they love it so much they can join it.
Well, if we had it warm enough, because it's, I just really don't think it's going to eat them. Well, we can melt them. Sell them as a nutritional power bar.
So, green anyone?
Hey, at least then there'd be protein involved.
There is. Bodies are recycled.
GBI.
Clean for new samples, so we can find out.
In other words, we're cannibals.
Well, if you think about it, people rot. They rot into the earth. You eat corn that grew from the earth.
Yeah.
They're just doing it chemically.
And technically, you're also eating shit because what do you think they use in fertilizer?
So it's already that way. It's just they took a few steps out of the process.
Or hasten a few steps.
Yeah.
True.
Slavery with.
But the thing is,
extra
this mission, even when we first started it just sounded so weird going
Yes.
in because, one, what they're wanting.
I'm gonna let you, as the guy who's standing up right now, since he's gonna walk away. I was just gonna walk away and stretch my back. Yeah, well, too bad. I'm gonna need you to make a roll on. I'm trying to look for it. It has to do with knowing, like, you know who this guy they've been talking about because he works in your field. Where's that? Anything that?
Stealth, maybe? Or
No, you would want something more for him.
management? Or
Well, yeah, I'd use management. It's more of a like if you were to like interrogate someone, you're interrogating yourself for memory information.
so, okay.
Make a management roll. Die 20 under that number of management, the top one.
8 for 8.
Aha! The guy they talk about, this great vat chef, like I said, the Gordon Ramsay of vat chefs fame.
Fucking donkey.
Yeah, he's well known actually. He used to do shows before the one chef took over, or one program and said, "You will cook only my food." But the guy that you're working for is the guy who's been trying to buy him from him for years.
Okay.
And he's trying to bring him out with that recipe. So that is the same recipe. But you know, it may not kill you. It may just destroy all your taste buds or drive you crazy, or kill you, or make your clones to the next levels gain extra powers. Who knows? It fucks with the DNA level. It starts to dissolve the body before the consciousness. It's a horrible thing to watch. So, but apparently it's what he wants. You've used some of his old recipes here and there in the vats, you know, to make some stuff here and there. Pretty popular, a lot of his stuff. Basically stuff that was on the morning television or monitor. You can even find videos on your PDA. He did kind of live a little flashy, though, than what you would see someone that makes the tactical chef. More than mean, he was bright. You know, as far as flashy things, he liked special effects, explosions. Go bam with actually having an explosive happening. God. So the studios didn't mind if he was gone. I want you to make a management roll.
True.
Guess not. Just seeing if you recognize anything or anyone. You're just sitting there with your gun, watching the upstairs, the other two, looking out windows that are have a window, the explosion doors slam shut. Things happen.
Mm-hmm.
Looking out every once in a while, seeing what's out there. Any ideas before I go back to the outdoors? At least outside the building.
Honestly, the only thing I can think of right now is we're gonna, with those two now knowing that we're in here, hopefully this is just a training exercise and we don't get killed.
He just does not accept that he's not in one, does he?
No.
It has to be. I don't know anymore.
Not a tree.
Well, then I guess the only other thing I can think of is for three of these terrorists to run out screaming, "We're not a part of them!"
Says the guy wearing the shirt.
Yeah.
Well, ripping that off.
Oh, well, you better do it quicker than that.
Oh, yeah,
Your face is ready to plaster all over.
I'm
the
ripping
news.
that damn shirt off.
You come running out of a building, how often is there going to be at least one officer shooting at you?
Yeah, that's a good point.
But you might survive it. It's just a
Yeah,
searing beam of energy.
I'm going to use him as a shield on me.
Not that he decides to use you.
Tell me, what was your inspiration? Ahmed?
It's Ahmed.
Oh, shut up. Shut up, Poliosis.
Okay. One thing we got to keep in account, they claimed in their repeated message that they've set bombs,
Yeah, I was wanting to see.
Bombs.
explosives here and there, that if you try to break in, will go off.
That's what I'm wondering. If they're supposed to set up like that, means they must have wireless transmitter.
Could be.
Which means if we do a scan, we might be able to find an errant signal and be able to track or even jam it so we can storm them without triggering bombs.
Go ahead, do that.
Yes, save us.
We, bastards.
Save us! Save us!
I know, electronics engineering? Or.
I'm gonna go with. Oh. Well, I'll see what you're best at. So, would you say your engineering is better than your data search?
Yeah.
Okay. Because it could be just equipment you have to use to do it, which basically. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and let you do that. They have their cars here too. They might have something there. You know, tweak a couple things here and there. Kind of like you could change the channel a bit on the radio. Listen for that, you know, a screech in a certain area. Not, you're doing it a lot better than that here, but same kind of concept. Just sweep the frequency so you find if there's anything there or not.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and use your engineering if you want.
5 of 10.
Okay. It actually seems oddly clear. Either they've got some kind of really good hidden system, or they're working off strings, or they're lying, they don't have one. I mean, unless they put a string across the door, we can't detect that. And just have a pull grenade type thing.
Or they have a laser tripwire.
Yeah. But I don't see anything, which means if it's there, they don't plan to make it out. Or if it's not there, and they're just lying. It is hard to get the equipment. Kind of high range for a food terrorist organization.
It's starting to make me think publicity stuff.
I've personally been trying to find the romantics. I think they take you in. The old ways. I heard you can cook a chicken. I don't know if that's good or bad, because I haven't seen one or tried it. It sounds tasty. Maybe cook it in little nugget sizes. So, you cannot find any proof that they have bombs, or at least frequency-related bombs. But you also don't see any additional drain on the power than normal. Like they didn't plug anything in since they've been there. Except for where we can locate the camera.
Are there any security cameras in the building?
Yes.
Can we tap into those?
Yeah. Hacking.
I make it.
Okay. You see the building as this. Hostages are downstairs. Although about half the camera seems like someone spray painted something on the lens. But they didn't find them all. There's still like 3 cameras downstairs and 2 upstairs.
Can any of the cameras upstairs be able to view the door?
The front door?
Yeah.
Not directly, because one of the ones is at that door. Nearby, above it. And then another one is over this side. The whole area where that camera is blacked out. So when they're however they're filming there, what they're doing, we don't know. But it shows on the camera they have hostages. But then we have a camera downstairs that matches the same angle of those hostages.
Quick question, what's the color of this terrorist?
Their suit, mostly what they're wearing underneath their shirts, red.
So they could have weapons. What I'm saying is, we have a yellow guy. He could walk in and they couldn't fire at him.
Yeah. As long as they're not using official or,
Flood source?
yeah, if they use some, or even chemical weapons.
Well, you need his parts?
Just gas the place out. We do have the idea of trying to sneak up and find a way to get a hose in there and see if we can make them take a nap. We also have the idea of getting them something to eat, even a temporary thing to eat. That is drug. That was one idea.
What's above this building?
Actually, nothing above this building.
There's no ceiling above this building?
No, there's a ceiling above that building, but no other office. You actually get on top of the roof of this building. About 10 feet per floor. And the other floor is down below. There's this one, and then all the way up until you hit the sky down the dome.
Crazy idea. Are there any other entrances or exits, like on the basement? Because
There is an exit on the basement.
could use that to sneak some troops in.
Possibly.
Or you guys can walk the hell out, and then we could just drop in a nerve agent. The moment you start negotiating with terrorists, it opens a new can of worms that you can never truly close.
Well, we can call a hot dog cart over here. I mean, it's not going to be fine food, but maybe we can get them to at least eat something. Otherwise, we're going to have to wait longer. Or you want to start searching that list, but you're going to hit spot things I don't think we can obtain. Not without talking to Travis, the programmer in this area. And once he gets involved, he just may grab his chef out of it all and go deal with him himself and leave the rest of us to deal with the mess left afterwards. So that's why we haven't called there yet.
I want to send them a message going, are you guys bound or trussed up in the basement?
Well,
they're locked up. That's all they are. There's nothing really down there.
I think he's asking about you guys.
Yeah.
I mean, we can get down there and make it seem like we're just fortifying them. The other 2 are up there. Nick's the only one down there at the moment.
Well, you haven't said you're not one of the hostages.
Yeah, no, I'll send a message. No, we are.
We're the ones holding guns.
We're one of the 3. 3 of us are one of the ones in the damn T-shirt.
Well, here's an idea. How about knocking out the guys that are making a mess of everything?
You could attack the 2 that are in there.
Yeah, you have a 3-2 advantage.
Hey, they held it this long. Kept them busy this long. These two. They're like, hey, we don't outnumber you.
I'll also check that door for him while I'm
The
sitting.
front door by you?
Mm-hmm.
It's not locked.
No bombs or
Laser
anything.
wire trip.
Oh, checking for bombs. We have a demolition or sabotage.
I got demolition.
Okay, go ahead.
One of 15.
Okay, you're good there. No. Matter of fact, you don't remember anyone coming in and doing anything but setting up that camera and like measuring it where it was hitting the walls so it's lined up at the right location. Matching a map or something somewhere else, possibly, instead of shooting out the lasers. And that was it. And those are the two. One of those two guys was the guy that set it up. The other guy was the guys that recruited you. Remember? He was the sergeant.
Yeah, okay, time to cut the tree coat. Knock them out. Then we can get over this and move on with our lives.
Shall we?
Okay. Well then, we will do it as... Where's one of my dice? We can play with my dice over here. Oh, there it is.
Not me.
We'll go with a die 10, and people we have are Rip, Brock. Well, that's outside. So I should put the other ones above here, which is Wade. And where'd he go?
I don't know.
Did he run away on us? Is he in the bathroom?
Yep.
Okay. And then we'll have other.
Oh.
I didn't notice till right now. Sorry.
It's okay.
Whoops, 7. Rolled the wrong one though. Then I need Wade. Roll die 10.
4.
Okay. Rip.
3.
Brock. And then Nick.
Which set?
Just die 10. This just to give us a round with a turn, basically.
7.
0.
10. Yay!
Yes. So, Nick, you would be first.
Just to give you a heads up, we're knocking those assholes out.
They're attacking the other 2 people that aren't on your team. And just ending this so you can maybe, not get shot at by internal security.
Okay.
So, you're downstairs though. Do you want to come upstairs, or you just stay there and protect the hostages?
I'll protect.
Or, do you want to get them out?
I think I'm gonna get them out.
Okay, go ahead and roll for...
Stealth.
sneaking. You're sneaking them out. It's in stealth,
Yeah.
but it's a specific one.
I got a 5 out of 10.
Okay, so you're sneaking hostages out the side. Do you go out first?
After I take the terrorist shirt off.
Oh. He pulls your shirt off, goes out the door. We're gonna say using disguise. You're trying to portray yourself as someone not to shoot. Disguise is under stealth.
Yeah. 6 of 6.
Okay? So, they pull guns on you, but they don't fire. So, you guys inside. First would be, that was Nick, right? Next is Brock. He has watched these hostages come out the side of the building.
Yep.
Okay. We're gonna do a check on those to see if they find out if they're up on it. Something's up. Surveillance. No. Oh. One of them is like heading over by that side because he's already lined up on that side, in that corner. Say, hey, where are those guys going?
Out for pizza. Out for pizza.
Out for food.
You know food, man. You made them all hungry with your demands. Wade, what do you do?
Well, he's not the one. He's the one closest to me. Isn't he?
Yes, he is.
I go after him. I go try and knock his ass out.
Ooh, what are you gonna use?
Just
Let's go with unarmed combat. Beat the hell out of him.
Okay,
fisticuffs.
go ahead. What's your unarmed combat?
It's at 10.
10. So if you get a 5 or less, let me know.
I got a 1 of 10.
That's 2 shifts. 1, 2. So that takes him from O to S to a wound. And his first shot. Okay? That would be Ripcord's turn. Or Riptide.
Riptide.
Rippy.
Rippy rip.
I'll change your name.
No!
Slowly. At first. Then later on, you'll be answering to Scooby.
No! Scooby Dooby Doo.
Who's going to be answering to the others? What?
Okay.
I thought you said.
I think I got high for violence and energy weapons. That's
Well, then pull your gun and shoot him.
Ow.
What's the damage?
4 plus on violence.
No.
Damage?
The gun.
Oh no.
W3K.
Energy
Yeah.
weapon. There's a gun. W3K?
W3K, I have it written down.
Okay. So, what do you need? What's your skill at that, you said?
Violence?
No, your energy.
No, energy weapon. What's it at?
Where? I'm
What's the
sorry.
skill? Final.
Oh, 6.
Okay, then roll on that. Roll under that.
So, a dice 20.
Yep.
8.
Miss. This time, he's lucky.
He got lucky that time.
Might have to change his underwear.
Nick, you're upstairs. You hear a weapon fire. Oh, you're downstairs.
Yeah.
Getting people out.
Yep.
There were 4 of them.
Yes.
So let's see. Roll that 10.
1.
You have 1 out per turn. They're slow.
They're afraid to go.
Yeah. They're like, oh, I know they're gonna shoot me.
They hear the gunshots.
There, a gunshot.
Gunshots happen from inside the building.
Yeah, they're afraid to move.
Okay, next to go is Brock. You hear a gunshot or a laser beam inside.
How exactly do you hear a laser?
Just you hear the sizzling of the air. How's that? The pew pew. Everything makes a pew pew sound.
So stealthily, should someone just remove that little speaker? Okay.
Yeah, you gotta take it off there. It's like the reason you buy an electric car and you turn the key and it revs like it actually started. But it's a speaker they built in to make you think it sounds like a vehicle. Does that fake shifting sound when you're driving?
You can ask your little device over there to do a pew pew sound and it will.
Yeah. I wonder if he gets fire with wave motion can.
I don't know, you can try.
That's a powerful gun. That would take out any Star Trek ship. 1 shot.
Sonic weapon.
Also would shoot your ass back the other way.
I'm pretty sure that pistol from Halo Combat would be the same thing.
Right?
I always liked the wave motion gun because it sounds like it was screaming. The universe was screaming in pain when it got hit as it cuts through. It destroyed a moon once. Does it make you the bad guy?
Yeah, it depends on what the moon was doing at the time.
Yeah, he was attacking me, I swear. He pulled a stalactite on me.
It was self-defense. That orphan was just trying to attack me. Doesn't explain why you locked everyone in. They were conspirators.
Okay, my two guys. One will try to punch you since you punched him. He hit you. But only for, the 0, just for one line.
Yeah.
He didn't get any shifts on his attack. And then the other one is going to pull its gun on you then. 12, and he missed.
You guys aren't very good shots, are you?
Since they haven't been firing and they seem to be shooting each other in there, the police are holding, the internal security just holding. Wait. What do you do?
Beat the crap out of him some more.
Hit him again. Hit him.
I. Right here. Bill, it's right over you. Right by your foot.
I got that.
We're trying to play pussies with Bill. Or,
I'll take that one.
okay.
Ow. A 15.
Roll percentage, guys.
86.
Okay, blunt weapon, 86, it's crushed shoulder.
You broke his shoulder. You got heart, don't you?
Maybe you are that crazy man they saw you on TV as.
Mona?
Oh, you should wait to see. When the episodes actually come out, it shows one of the most popular characters. It's an unknown advisor. The one whose face is always blurred. They use that to most they could.
Mm-hmm.
I told him I didn't want to be there. I became the star. Well, only someone that would say they didn't want to be there would be worthy of being there. And he's down. He's not dead yet, but he's down. Want to finish the job?
I'm leaving him for internal security.
Okay. And we have Rip.
Okay, after this I will try again.
Shooting him. Roll. Roll low.
No.
You miss.
Again.
And you miss. And you miss. And you miss.
And I missed again.
Then you shoot him.
Okay. Which him? This one or that one?
That one because he's
Oh,
downstairs.
darn.
He's outside.
Sorry, babe.
Okay, we have back around to Nick. You get 2 people out. They're slow. We got one there too. Now, so we're at 3 now. Still have 1 more left. You have to kick him. Get the fuck out of here, goddamn hostages! Run!
You're so scared.
Okay.
Probably have to go change your underwear when you're done.
Brock doing anything different? Or just watching it happen?
I'm watching it like watching a. I'm
Get off
very
it,
curly
dude.
mouth.
I don't think they're doing this right.
What? I enjoy watching the Three Stooges.
Three Stooges. Cool.
I only have 1.
Good thing curly number 3.
Yeah.
And he misses again. And he misses. And he misses. And he misses. Wait. He's been trying to shoot her, but keeps missing. They're like.
I will try shooting him.
Okay, make a roll.
2 of 15.
2 of 15. So that's.
Wait, didn't you say the highest that we could go for these stats is 15?
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright, so all my other stats now have to go up.
So 2. 5, 8, 4 shifts from wound. He was vaporized.
Murderer.
He's gone.
What's up?
Take that damn shirt off.
Okay. You like your shirt? You keep it?
No.
Like a tour?
Not
A
gonna
concert?
rip it off.
What, you the one modified so it says Terra Rick?
Ripping that
Tempt
shit
me.
off.
Have this little shirt hanging up. Terror Rick!
You put on with tape, not a terrorist. I fixed it. They won't shoot me, obviously, now. I'm good.
They still shoot you.
I forgot it was written on the back, too. Oh, shit. He's undercover. He's not a terrorist on this side, but...
But on the other side, he is.
Okay. Well, then, I would say you pretty much took care of that situation. You closed it down.
Open the door. Okay, the two dumbasses are dead.
No, one's
Another
alive.
terrorist, kill him!
One's alive, one's dead.
I would say you both need a concealment check as well. It's under stealth.
Oh, thank God, 1 of 1.
Okay, and you.
Excuse me.
12 of 2.
Huh?
12 of 2.
So one. Shift up one time is you are at M. You're mauled. You got shot. 55. Oh, in the chest. Ouch. Oh, wait. A massive hit. And so I would say he doesn't actually do it. It just says massive hit.
Wait, does that mean you're going to be taking a massive hit?
Yeah. Okay. So you did get hit with damage. Now, now that you guys are safe, though, you can pull up your stock pot and take some points off of it. And then heal yourself. Tell me when it reaches 10, I think it is.
Yeah.
Then you can take it in for a recharge, but there's a chance of mutation in the system after the first little use. Well, most people don't ever drain it down. Oh, there is sometimes a yearly maintenance. They just haven't done it for a couple of years. It's one of those things they cut the budget on.
Bad. Very, very bad.
Such a bad idea.
Just like 3% of the system that keeps the clones safe, it's just skipped. It's not necessary. I mean, 97% of the time you'll get a non-powered, non-mutated clone. So it's good now.
There's always that little percentage.
Well, you just killed them. That's why you're allowed to report yourself as a mutant. You still check. You just can't be promoted. Okay, so we have there. We're not going to cater you guys now, though. So there. You guys come out. Do you guys... Hey, something for you.
Okay.
As everyone's cleaning up and stuff, you noticed that camera came from your studio. The one you set up
Oh.
before leaving earlier today.
Oh yeah.
You can control of it.
Well, lucky no, the camera isn't, because she forgot that she set the place up real bad. She didn't put a single camera out. She said, "There it is." Hey, thanks. She vacuumed the floor and said, "That's good enough."
Yep.
She rolled the bare minimum. Actually failed a little bit, so she, like I said, she didn't put any cameras or anything. But they are labeled where they came from. But so you remember that. You know, they were at least at one point at that location. We'll have you guys all meet up back at the Situation Room and discuss what's going on. What you have is Anton B and Benji B are the ones that are there that help you out. One, remember, was the bureaucrat, and the other one was the Be Happy. So first of all, when you get there, you show up, you both need, or everyone needs, a, let's go with con games. Basically, he's going to give you a few questions and decide if you need to be
6 of 8.
like any more happiness drug or anything. So you're good.
4.
You're good. One of 8. Okay.
20 of 1.
You seem less than happy.
Well, yeah, it's stupid people doing stupid shit. You'd think living in a madhouse would be funny, it's just rather depressing.
Take 50 perversity points. He feels depressed now about your situation, and you just wait here. I'll get you something that'll fix you right up.
Nah.
Some good drugs, man.
And he's like reaching into his own pockets,
Oh God!
which is supporting your earlier theory that the guy is a definite pill taker. He lives on his merchandise and wants you to be happy about yours. You need some happiness. You definitely would do good with some memory loss.
Happy, joy.
Yeah. Put this cap on.
So that's why everyone's walking around like they have PTSD. It's in their memories.
Yeah, it's kind of like the people in Gravity Falls.
Oh God!
The Order of the Blind Eye.
Yes. Well, it made sense to me in the end. You always kind of wonder why they just didn't like freak out.
He was uncomfortable. Whenever we run into something new, we freak out first and then we get this way. And take a look
Proof
at
of
the
that?
Steve mentioned.
Well, how about like school shootings
And yet, how many people are truly freaking out about that?
compared to what they should be?
Uh-huh.
Everyone should be freaking out.
No, it's become commonplace, so people rarely react anymore.
Well, it got so commonplace that people lied about it.
I don't like cop shooting.
It finally got, every day. Every day, if you like check the internet and everything, someone was shot. But back to this, which you guys made out alive. What do you guys want to discuss here? All meeting basically in one place. Certain things you find out, she has that they know where they shot it. Or, and possibly connection to who they were. Because they would have had to get permission to use the studio. Unless she did it herself. Just let it go there.
Hey, he has a leadership role. Talk to him.
Yeah. Well, I'm kind of going my way around. Yours is the food situation.
Yeah.
You all have seen you can share the list now. Everyone can share it and see what's on it. So you know your emergency. We still have the situation of having to find this guy. We also have a couple other things that are occurring on. Next one, dude. Well, first of all, give you guys a chance to decide amongst yourselves what's going on and what your plan is. Then I'll throw at you guys the situation. Everyone has to deal with it.
I think you need to reverse that order of backwards.
Want me to just do it now?
Tell us what the situation is so we can discuss what the fuck to do. We're hard to try to discuss.
You just
what
want to
do.
react to the problem. You don't want to like cause it.
I don't really blame this stupid shit. I want to be able to blame someone else for it. 3, 2, 1. He did it.
Usually.
I blame the manufacturers.
I blame your lack of recall warranty.
Okay. For starters, we will go with well, what we have is these are your connections. We have the studio everything was shot at to begin with. We have that food issue on your side. You found anything at all besides your secret little messages to your people we're not talking to? And then Brock. Well, you kind of got pulled into the recovery of Rimbaud, which is whose recipe this is. So apparently, the main reason they can see that anyone would have set up this crime was just to draw him out.
So the question at this point is, who would we want to draw him out?
How about his programmer?
There's
Travis?
There's the program. There's that guy and the guy you were talking with, because he wants him too.
Travis is your programmer. Walcom is the one that hired you guys to do this little stunt. Said he was training his men. But there's a break in the chain of requests. So either, well, the first thing you would say is it was never done. But in actuality, just as often, someone deleted that piece.
Shocker.
So, that's your situation. But there is something going on like that. Well, actually, it's a rolled situation. So we don't know how it's going to go until you roll it. But it's basically because a reaction to people responding to this threat. Now, what I do need to check is your drugs. And I just see it headed out. They haven't decided to find. Remember, we already went through this earlier. Yeah. You don't seem as happy as you should, they say. Drugs, here we go. Drugs. Roll that 20 for him.
Okay.
Ooh. Because we're just going to go randomly decide what he thought you needed.
Got a die 20?
Yep. 4.
You said you rolled a die 10, right?
That was about die 10.
You said die 20.
I thought you said that.
Or we can do a die 20. Do you want to roll die 20 now?
13.
13.
Oh, God.
Or 1, take your pick.
It's gonna be worse, but.
Huh. Well, he'll show up, and we'll do it this way. Either you could take this, like Gelgamin, Inner Happiness, is its street name. Its effects are everything is great, with a chance of side effect of memory loss and paranoia. And it's approved at your level, so you know it's perfectly legal for you to take. But if you want, another possibility is you're lying about how happy you are. And if I give you some,
I'm sorry, did I say I was happy? Because I'm not lying about that.
well, because we do have this stuff. Street name is self-thinking pills. We can give it to you, and you can tell us you know the truth. That's kind of a side effect of insanity. So,
That's also a side effect of not living in a delusion.
well, yeah, somebody tells the truth. We'll ask you questions, and you'll tell the truth. Or you can just take the happiness pill.
I would cheat the happiness pill and feed it to him.
You're talking about everything is right now.
Happy, happy, joy, joy.
Well then,
It's very funny flying around with the lead.
I would say roll a concealment.
Fail.
Pass.
Okay, so you've happily taken your pill.
Yeah.
Now you could pocket it somewhere, or you could try to get him, just grab him and shove it in his mouth. I don't know, is he eating right now? But if you wait around, he will.
Yeah.
So, go ahead and write down Inner Happiness Pill. Tell him, oh, you can just write Gelgamin. Inner Happiness is easier. And that takes care of your drugging. Now, are you happier now? Well, it might be a little early. So,
Yeah, to give it time to take effect.
Well, obviously, this guy isn't happy because he's trying to kill pop everyone else.
Right.
okay. Well then, we're going to go with an alert goes off.
It's always an alert.
Your studio's on fire. Yes. See,
Cheers.
your alert went off. Oh look, my studio's on fire. Do you wish to have it put out?
Yes.
Okay, so you click the button yes. So I don't want to send vehicles to put down fires that people
Put out
want.
my put out the fire.
Okay. You roll a die 20 and I roll a die 20. Whoever's higher gets to win. I'm the fire, you're not the fire.
19.
Yeah. Okay. Basically surface fire.
So reluctant with that.
Hmm?
You're just like 19.
Yeah, it was kind of in the middle. I only had 50 chance pulling it off. Okay, you get there. Well, it looks like they left some stuff here when they were starting the fire. Like of their equipment. This is where they shot everything during. They were working live at the same time that you guys were at your location. So they were being safe, and you were being the bodies for people to shoot at.
Of course.
Yeah. Isn't that all right? Everyone needs to roll. Well, actually, find ways based on your stats that you think you would look for information in this studio space. Its computer's not great. It's more based upon analog. You know, the cameras, the stuff like that. There is transmitting equipment, but it's only in the final studio. So, skill-wise, let's see. Hacking, of course, is what is valuable. You need to find out who had.
And my hacking's at a 12.
Yours actually will go under operating. Which is higher, your operating system or your hacking?
Yours
You ran under hacking.
Yeah.
No, my hacking's is 8. My operating is 8. My hacking is 12.
Mine's 11.
Okay. Well, there's hacking. Let's see.
I'll roll data analysis.
Okay, that's a possibility. Go ahead and roll.
And that for me.
I did on my hacking. I got a 9 out of 11.
2 of 9.
Also, we check security systems, see if anything been, you know, inside here.
Operating system 5 of 11.
Okay.
Hacking 12 of 12.
Okay. And then you?
I got a 2 of 9.
And you had.
9 out of 11 on hacking.
Okay. We will start. Did you guys make it too, right?
Mm-hmm.
12 of 12.
Everyone made it? Okay, so you start with the die 20 roll. We have multiple charts, so we're going to go around making the answer.
12 of 13.
12. No, it's just
13.
actually on the roll 20. 13?
13? Yep.
You found a map that was drawn out showing where they were supposed to go after being done here. So you possibly have a second location.
Okay.
Okay, Brack, roll that 20 for me.
13.
Piece of heavily chewed cone rifle brand bubblegum. The collector sticker that comes in every packet is missing. So someone took their packet out of it. Picture and threw the card here. Someone's nervous too. Yeah, didn't make a lot of sense.
People made this module but high.
Yeah, half the time. You. Roll that way.
9.
Okay. You've noticed a really, really weird smell on the corner of the studio area. You are not able to currently identify it. And you roll
Off of
a chart.
what?
A chart.
Just roll that.
20.
20? You located a map that shows a door to the outdoors. So that's what you guys found out, looking at that location. Only thing really that gave you a true pointing, though, was the map, which likely said where they're supposed to be meeting next. So, what is your guys' plans? Do you wish to go to said location?
You could take who is.
Find out who's the thing is, actually, this module, but they don't have a lot of stuff, so I was trying to convert it into, is written for a system where you actually play the programmer, which we're not doing that game. That's not. It's kind of like you're role-playing your own game. So, we are through here. Passage out. Ah! We need... you need, actually, Bill, make a surveillance check.
Surveillance?
Yes. Yes.
Four out of 6.
Okay. You have a problem. People are not coming into work in your sector because it got out that there's been a bomb scare and that all food vats could be bombed. So no one wants to die, so they called in 6 days ago. But that doesn't change your required quota for your vat.
Great. Well, I'm gonna check the area out, see if there's any bombs anywhere.
Make a demolition check, just looking around.
Demolition.
Violence.
Violence, and it's right under energy weapon.
Yep.
About 11 off 9.
9? Okay. The initial search, you came upon one like messy spill area that like should have been cleaned up or stuff underneath it.
Okay. But it's not a bomb.
No. No bombs.
Okay.
Just an unnecessary mess. Maybe the vat escaped. Maybe the stuff escaped.
Maybe.
And you've got another problem, which you saw on the way to work today. You haven't really worried much about is people are protesting the food vat areas because they heard this whole story that it's living.
It's not living.
Okay. So what do you? Is there anything you do to kind of calm the situation?
Flat out tell them that it's not alive.
Have you had the food sampled?
We do that every day.
Let's do a oratory under management. I'm trying to speak up to them.
16 out of 8.
You're not doing well.
Nope. I got an anger issue problem on it.
You're like, I hope it's alive. I'm gonna cook that bitch now. I'd eat it if it was living. It'd be fresher than shit I'm feeding you. No.
You don't have questions yet.
I got something.
Where's your hat?
In his pocket.
No, I flushed it.
He never took it.
I flushed it.
It's 8:59, 8:58 by the way.
Okay. Do we want to break soon or? Okay, we can do that. Because we're at the point, actually, that now that you've been dealing with this trouble, I'm gonna roll. We'll finish yours. I'm gonna roll dice. That's gonna become the number you want to shoot under, which means you to overcome your current situation, so that it calmed down. Right now, you're not doing well. Roll under a 3. 3 or under. Die 20. Yeah.
Nope.
Okay. So they're getting rambunctious. And about that point, a vat across town explodes.
As long as it wasn't at me.
Nope. So, we'll pick up there, so you guys maybe find out why that one exploded. See if it's related. Or maybe it was just not well taken care of.
Which sector managed that one?
It's in your sector, but it's further out towards the edge. More like an old industrial area, so
Not maintained.
it could have been not maintained. That is an option on this one, so we gotta find out. Okay, take a quick break.
Body is stretch.
Oy. Oy, oy, oy.
Good shot.
Oh my God, is that an uncomfortable couch?
Do that.
Oh, deal with lot of them. Lot of them. I love them. She irritates me sometimes. Oh. Whew. Damn it.
That's why I don't have. I don't have the tolerance for it.
Nah, you'd be a snake person.
Nope. I did it.
Who's she?
Character from Horizon Zero Dawn.
Here. Eat it. Eat it before I sell you to the midgets. That was meant to say. Okay.
it's finalized and I'm classified as a caregiver. If I can keep it together, they're gonna up the, I know they're gonna live hours and give me, due to the fact that me and her do live together now, I think they'll be more. So, at least that's the number. That I do plan on doing eventually is I'm going to be talking with Alex about going through who he goes testing and start doing that. So I can actually have a little extra bang in the bank. Look like Ruby, no, not at all.
That doesn't want to. This doesn't want to.
Put more on children's faces.
You
Yeah, it's
understand?
And then Bill's.
He's like, what the fuck?
That was disturbing.
I know, right?
The things we see on internet nowadays.
Oh my lord.
Well, the thing is, I started watching the SVU again, just because I keep seeing it on Facebook in my videos that I watch. So here's me like, you know what? I'm gonna start watching it again. So I got a question for you. Did I keep you last night? I watched the next couple of episodes too. Yes. No, wait. I was in the story. I fell asleep too much in my story. But today I had to watch a few episodes. Between that and between playing the games that I play, plus that little nightmare games that I've been trying to play.
Everybody is my hero.
And the way they make them, the way they made them back then and made some of them nowadays, kind of.
Right?
Yeah, I mean, They keep on adding to how Freddy and Jason never die.
Yeah,
And
you
you're like, this is just getting a little ridiculous
the
now.
guy who did the original Freddy Krueger over there,
Mhm.
I met him one time. He's a small guy.
I believe it.
He's not even 5'5".
I believe it. It's just like I said, it's just getting to the point of ridiculous where they keep on making them. Especially the Halloween scenes. Oh my God.
Well,
Are they ever gonna stop?
the guy who did Freddy Krueger, he also did the movie V.
Vendetta?
No, the Aliens came back.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was in there too. He's done a lot of other movies too.
My reaction when I found a weather app with the cats. They do have one. Okay, what's the name?
Weird on the inside though.
It's a Victorian and got sarcasm spills out of my mouth like reading cosmetic books.
You get that tattooed on your shoulder?
I did. Only some people forget this. Give it back.
Ah. I get it.
Get a GTA 22.
Grand Theft Auto Online. Complete any MC Clubhouse contract mission. Jesus.
How to do that.
Yeah, see about doing that tonight. We have to do contracts instead.
Well, we could do either or.
It says contracts.
I know, I'm just saying.
It doesn't say the other.
I know, I'm just saying whenever how to do those. You don't have to.
But we're gonna see how well that works out for us too.
I still need to check on my stomach when I get back home.
I'll need to check mine and then
I wasn't able to do daily.
I haven't done my
Because
daily spin.
Star Trek's been, not that, Star Trek. Because Star Trek's been acting up today.
I haven't even tried to do that yet.
Tried twice. It's not twice. Somebody said they're going, okay, I'm going to try it on. We got all the way to the part where it says engage, and where you pick your character and engage in one on five.
Usually you end up having to wait a little bit.
Look ahead and see what I must do to you people. Ow! Oh.
Come over here. Come over here.
Nuts.
Come over here.
She jumps on me all the time.
First, actually, before we do anything, we gotta take the dogs out for a walk. Well, that's basically it. I think he kind of ignored that. Alexa, turn on living room light.
Okay.
Okay.
And Guido's on one.
One of those moves.
Alexa, kill Jeff Bezos.
I don't know that one.
Alright, I think Devin's waiting for you guys.
Well, we got food for everyone else.
There's too many people around.
I just went to my headset.
Oh, that reminds me. What do you think about setting up? Well, I've still got to finish setting it up. The horror game was I haven't decided on that. Earlier, later.
Usually I like to hit it one day at like 3 or 4 o'clock.
Get it connected.
So,
My head
5:30.
Like in the evening?
It's gonna be roll 20.
Yeah, we roll 20.
I need to call.
It's basically Call of Cthulhu. I call it Chill of Cthulhu because Chill put out a bunch of horror modules. And Call of Cthulhu is always the same stuff.
Well, I am on Discord. If you can send a link to the game on Roll20, that way I can get in.
Okay. I got to set up her for Monday's X-Men game, so we'll get that all set up.
Since they're down with players.
Yeah. They lost night. The player got a job. Oh, but we got to go work then.
And he also lives with the parents.
Time frame.
Yeah, I got one guy from Ohio, 3, 4 from Canada because of my son.
Yeah, one of the viewers joined Devin from India.
Nice.
Guido!
Are we still thinking of doing DC Heroes Online?
Or that?
Online? Yeah, the DC Heroes.
I've got all of them. I've got them on.
No, DC Online.
Yeah.
Oh, that? Okay.
Yeah. Were we thinking of doing that?
Yeah, well, we're over there. Matter of fact, it takes, I think, 4 of us to create a Legion.
Yeah, because
Then we can all have a base and we can all access it any time.
I created my character not that long ago. I didn't know whether it was hero or villain we wanted to do.
I've got multiple. I
So
got villains and heroes.
I just created a hero for it. Huh?
I enjoy the villains.
What I was going to say is, I wish everyone had Quest 2, so then we could do the tabletop simulator. That.
Yeah.
Well, if I get on
I don't know what that is.
disability, someone's getting.
Or I can get to 1,000. I know that's a dick longer.
Or I might just get.
Because then we'll do more and more games.
I also have finally gotten an updated version of the description, so I ordered the lens for my fence. I won't be blind while I play.
Yeah, I think that's the main I need to do if I ever get my
I still
laptop.
think about going on that one VR thing I have that's on the desktop. And she's actually playing on it. And we're going to run around Rick and Morty's. Rick and
Yeah,
and
VR simulator or VR chat.
Yeah. And we're going to run around and find other people dressed as Morty and bring them on a mission that we kill. And then run off and go find another one we'll record as we're like finding mission. Morty's, we go to, I've got an important mission for you. Run him off to an area where he has to jump off the cliff. Run off. It would be entertaining TV. Go, Guido. Come on. Come on. You're coming. Come on, Guido.
Hey, don't get upset with me. I'm just walking along.
Just walking along, singing a song.
People in the head.
Move your booty.
12 gauge shotgun, 45, 357.
Okay, let's see here. I gotta flip back. Okay. Let's check. Did you write down that map? Map 2 outside?
No,
It may become important to you.
Okay.
Not that it would relate to any of your, like, secret societies.
So, what's a map?
Map to outside.
Outside.
Yes. And then we're here. Just making sure that I've kept up with everyone's, because we're doing more individual stuff to each group and your people. As I bring you all in. Force you to be part of what's going on. Okay.
I get that. Didn't I grab that? Get that one map that I found the map for?
Huh?
The map for the place we're supposed to be going to.
Yes, you do. You have a map to, well, as it's described, the next scene.
Map for next scene.
Yeah, it's a map to where they are. Now, that map we're going to use right now. His map doesn't have anything to do with today's game, except for the fact that they've been stealing ingredients from the outside world. Okay.
Okay.
My current concept of the outside is Gamma World. If you left the Alpha Complex, you would enter the Gamma World gate.
And then become home.
Well, it all depends. There's many kinds of mutations.
Somebody could become leader.
Hell no. Put a couple of bullets in his head.
I thought he's supposed to be.
What do you mean, lasers?
For those sharks.
Do you have?
Getting laser.
Do you buy dangerous weapons like that?
Jump the shark.
They're fun flavor.
Okay, so we're going to. There's a vat explosion. You guys need to show up and find out what caused it. It also is being protested, and people are running up with buckets to free their vat cousins, and they're trying to steal them and run away with them because it exploded and started leaking out a purple mass of goo that moves slowly, kind of like melted bubblegum. It's real thick and sticky.
Eat the purple stuff and stick to your ribs.
And everything else.
So, what do? You gotta show up?
Yeah.
What's your first action? Your first thing to recognize
I sneeze first.
is everyone do on management roll a die 20 to assess the situation.
5
Make
of
it.
6.
1 of 1.
Ooh.
1 of 8.
Of 8?
2 of 18.
2 of 18?
18.
Sneeze again.
18, sure.
Yeah.
Entirely different result.
Yeah.
Okay. So you don't have a clue what. You're like, what's wrong with this place? Isn't it always leaking this stuff? Is this like some kind of ride situation? I should film this. This will go good as a transition between shows on the TV. This gives me an idea for a horror movie.
I would want to see if there are any kind of logs of who might have been coming and going.
So you want to check the security systems?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and do that. You're checking security systems.
Talk with who's in charge at the moment.
That'd be yes.
You know, well, you know what I mean.
1 of 9.
1 of 9. Okay. What is Rip doing?
Am I doing?
Yes. Just kind of get a general, and I'll hit everyone's.
No. I already took my happy pill.
You want his happy pill?
No.
He's got a good one.
I'm
I'm
good.
sorry.
No, I'm good, thanks.
It's Rafi Priest flavor.
No, I'm good.
Because you can insert it.
What?
Tastes like old man.
Oh, gross. No, thank you.
Well, wait, how old are we talking?
Put it that way.
How old are we talking? In
I
their
don't know, I'm
50s or
only
are we?
Teen era.
Are we talking 50s or
Actually, I'm
90s here?
Oh
That'd
no.
be
One
three.
called that
Ugh.
Palpatine.
Ew.
She just said 100.
Ew, no thank you.
Nope, it's Trump flavored.
Gross.
Oh, so in other words, it tastes like
Yeah.
shit.
Well, what do you
No,
do?
it tastes like a Nuka Luka.
Mm.
I
Well,
swear, guys are green and it's a Nuka Luka.
Great.
You want some ideas?
Yeah.
Okay. There are people nearby protesting.
okay.
This place bursted and has this stuff leaking out. Some people are running up in buckets trying to grab some of this stuff and leave.
I can try to stop them from doing that.
Stop for grabbing the goo?
Yeah.
Shoot them. Shoot them.
How do you wish to do it? There are many ways. Such as an easy one,
Shoot them.
you intimidate them into stop it. But you don't have very good intimidation, do you?
Let me see my intimidation.
Be under action.
No, intimidation is 2, so no.
Okay. Oratory? Is it 2 also? Same group.
Yeah,
Okay.
Moxie is 6.
You can try that. Just try to impress the hell out of them. Like, I'm someone important, you gotta back off or this stuff's gonna kill you.
Okay.
Go ahead.
5 of 6.
506. Moxie. And I would say you're basically saying go away.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Wade. What are you doing?
Who's holding back the protesters?
No one. She's just grabbing the one stealing slime.
I'll go and deal with the
It is a
protesters.
state product. Huh?
I'll deal with the protesters.
Okay, how are you going to deal with them?
I'll try to intimidate them.
Go for it. You just pull a gun and get the fuck out of here!
1 of 4.
Okay. Intimidate. Protesters. So now we're down to what's Nick doing?
Finding out where the explosive's at and what type of explosive it was.
So you're checking out the scene, explosives type thing. Yeah. Well, since you have this is like one of your areas, food vats. We'll have you roll on your, I'd say, habitat engineering. It has to do with the entire vat system.
Where's that at?
It's under
right.
hardware.
There it is.
I think it's one of your skills that you use in this business, isn't it?
What
Yeah.
I use.
No. Different areas.
He's loyal. Oh, yeah.
So,
It's slime culture.
Yeah.
so
Yeah,
that,
slime is nasty.
What's the skill for it?
I'm looking.
Habitat engineering. Either that, let's see, you can use
I got 13 out of a 10. I got 10.
10 out of 13?
Yeah.
Okay. First thing you find out is a secret.
Of course.
Now, well, actually, let's go up here to the beginning again. Security systems. You made your check. What you find on the security systems is much of the same as any other day. But there is an occasional, throughout the day, like, system, like, blinking lights and someone has to adjust something. So there was some problem going on adjusting for something. But just from security cameras, you can't get more details than that. Someone keeps having to show up and, like, let pressure off this valve or tighten this up or whatever. There's a bit of a leaking in the area.
So basically, there hasn't been a real overhaul of the system.
No, it does. It's leaning more, especially with what he found with no explosives on the location. You guys find out it looks more like it may have been a natural problem. Although, of course, okay, and you were telling them everyone to go away.
Mm-hmm.
So you're making sure they don't steal any more slime. That's theft from the computer. stealing your lunch. No, it's Fred. He's gonna be my pet.
Could be dangerous.
Bet you saw a lot of kids doing it, but they wanted a pet.
Here, you can have this one. Its name's Kendrick.
Oh! So what was it they said? I hate being told how to do things by a generation that were stupid enough to buy pet rocks. Which is my parents.
I actually made money off of that.
See, well.
I paid $3 for colors from the color paint, made them, and sold them for $10
I
each.
used to make styrofoam and feather birds that were puppets. Had the long strings and the little circles you do for the necks. The marionette thing, but it was of a giant like bird.
It's like $3.75
Okay.
for the different colors of things.
So
I made over $120.
you get rid of the. Start yelling to everyone to get out of there, the protesters. Here, I'm gonna roll die 20. You, Mike, roll under this number. 3. I'm getting good at this.
2.
Oh. No, film crew shows up.
No film crew shows up?
Not yet. That's what I was checking to see the chances of. Now, you find Alan or Andrea Y. Yellow, a food bat specialist here. She's just yells up and down, did you find any explosives or what happened? They blew up my vat. This stuff's leaking out everywhere. We're trying to pump it out. But you know, the pressure's blowing systems there too, so.
There was no explosives.
What, so the slime just decided to escape on its own?
Just the equipment just gave up on itself. It needs a
I
total
passed
rebuild.
all my supervised vision, or all my health food inspection type things.
Maintenance reports.
Yeah. So there can't be a problem.
There has to be because it blew itself up. There
Okay.
are no explosives anywhere.
Well, she brings you a thumb drive with the latest reports of, like, you know, done here, check the place out to prove it her point. So, you want to check it out?
Yep, I'm going to go through it and see that.
Okay, do a, what kind of check you want to check on this information? An operating system, a financial system, a data search, something in software, probably not bot programming.
No.
She sees clone bait. Shouldn't have clone bait situation either. So data analysis down to operating system.
The data.
Data search or analysis?
Analysis.
Okay, go ahead. So that's the kind of information you
5 out of 7.
5 out of 7. That's 2 below. So, what you find is the person doing the inspection is always Bartholomew 6.
So he didn't know what he was really doing.
You probably should have said, my work's done. And
But you found a weird thing in here.
like a manager.
Nope. Like, there's a financial drain going on.
In other words, he's stealing.
Check a financial system to see if you can get better information, otherwise you just have to guess. So go ahead with your financial system.
Where's that?
Same category, 2 down.
There it is.
Or 1 down. Or 2 down, yeah.
6 out of 7.
Okay. And he was getting payments.
So he wasn't doing checking out, he was just getting paid to keep it running.
Actually, it looks like he may have got paid just not to show up.
Yeah.
Not to do it. He just gave him the stamp of approval, got his money, and went to the next one.
So I tell her,
It's probably her doing it.
Well, it's horrible. Who would do something like this?
I don't know, but your systems were all out of date and...
You have no proof that everything, that's where it came from.
Well, we're going to get...
That's where anyone else can come up if they found any proof to add in.
I just dealt with protesters.
Brock, did you have any information you wanted to add into this conspiracy theory that that her place was falling apart?
Just I really should have. They do have a maintenance schedule, right?
Yes.
Then,
Want data search it?
yeah,
Go ahead.
3 of 7.
Okay. Yes. They have a data guy, or a guy that was doing janitorial work here, who had been recently promoted to red, and doing other work for the computer. But he disappeared a few weeks ago, and they just haven't hired anyone new. So actually, there's been no maintenance for 3 weeks on this place.
Yeah, so that's just straight out negligence and proper.
They were trying to save money, and they were.
Yeah,
and
so no conspiracy, just ineptitude and lack of
Stupidity.
oversight.
okay.
Stupidity.
So, what do you guys think need to be done with that 305?
It needs to be reported.
Honestly, I think the place should have. If he had to do maintenance that regularly, the place should have received an overhaul.
Very possible.
Once that the place is closer in.
Someone that important then should have been pulled off to other work.
Yeah.
Investigation or covert ops. This is like the variation between the systems. Do you see any of those in here?
Investigation or covert ops.
Sneaking.
Shadowing.
It has to do with finding information that would prove that she's lying. So,
Psychotherapy.
sorry, what you could interrogate her.
Yeah,
Anyone want to interrogate her?
sure.
Okay, go ahead.
Where's that at?
Interrogation's under management.
Right above
Fourth one
intimidation.
up.
Right there. Right there. Come on. There you go.
1.
Okay,
1 out of 8.
so you interrogate her. Keep asking her questions based upon what you know. You got a 1?
1 out of 8.
19, no, resistance. Yeah, you get her to admit it. She got lazy on her job. You know, she heard that actually this was going to happen. About the thing, she thought they'd get away with, like, they didn't do anything, but they knew if they quit fixing it, it'd blow. And just thought she'd like say, "Hey, look what someone else did. I need a better location." But you put in information stating that they needed more upgrading of equipment in this area, right? Okay. Roll die 20. Shit. Yeah. Roll under an 18.
4.
That didn't help you.
First time I actually rolled a 3 again, I was higher than it. So I re-rolled and I rolled a 20. Like, that's not going to work. So I rolled an 18 out of that. Okay. So, you guys found out what was going on there. You arrested her, you turn her in. She'll be taken through the system. Maybe she'll get knocked back down to infrared.
Well, was she the one that pulled the guy off the line, or was that higher management?
Oh, that was a high programmer.
So someone else's fault. She just got caught in the middle.
Yeah.
So she should have been arrested, but she should have been told, you should have brought this up sooner that no one was doing maintenance.
True. So she has responsibility by negligence.
But it's
She didn't
not,
actively go to do it.
Yeah. Remember, justice is not intent.
Now when it's the theater doing the justice.
All depends on who's in charge of that week.
Yeah, except for the program that caused a problem and didn't think of what would happen when that person wasn't there anymore.
True. True. Let's see. We're at that point.
Uh-oh.
You guys get a call. You need to report to the room.
Situation room.
Yeah, situation room.
If it's another show audition, I'm going to start killing people.
Yes, it is another show audition.
And we want that film.
Then we all come back with our next clone.
Yeah.
You're gonna keep doing it until we're out of clones.
Well,
So-
eventually that contract was the previous clone, not us.
Yeah, we're fine. Problem is, if you guys had attacked the building and you killed one of their clones, would the clone been put back in the building or outside? If you go to that building, you're guilty. Open it up, shoot him. Sorry, I had to do it. Had to clean your record.
Nope, I need to terminate Operation Phoenix.
Right.
We all live on Operation Phoenix in this game. Okay,
We'll be back.
you guys get in there, and Anton is stressing out, as well as Benjamin B is openly taking extra pills. We have a problem.
When don't we?
The Alpha Complex has asked to speak to you guys.
Great.
So you guys are taken to a room with a big eyeball on a camera screen. Usually where confessions are done. First of all, before you guys go in, you will have an opportunity to confess anything. Anything needs to be confessed by anyone?
Mm-hmm.
Not that I know of.
Okay. Let's just stand around that part. Comes in. We seem to have a significant threat to our food supply line going on. Why hasn't anything been done about it? Why?
First one was a stage to bring somebody out of hiding.
And who would that be?
This famous chef. Guess he went into hiding a while ago.
Why did he go into hiding?
We do not know that as of yet, but I am surmising that because of what they were requesting at the area, it's possible that he's wanting to make the dish that he originally wanted that was so great it would take you to the edge of flavor and beyond. And the second one was due to the fact that it was not maintained. They didn't know maintenance, no new hire for maintenance for that area.
And we have the logs proving it.
We have the logs and everything else to prove that one. And that one just came down to faulty equipment, which...
And I have a request from one of you for improvement in an area?
Yes, the one with the vat that exploded, he requested that the vat and everything get an update, get a little bit of an improvement.
And our reports state that the same person seems unhappy.
He's already taken his happy pills.
Oh, well, that's appreciated. Understanding that you are a problem is the first step to not being a problem. Anyone else?
Oh, he's the one who talks financially. I'm the one who talks and gets a happy filter.
Okay. No one else has any additional information?
No, I just, a lot of the systems need to be remodeled. Like the one that just got blown up, all the maintenance needs to be checked out and...
But you reported it wasn't blown up, it had bursted from its own incompetence.
Right, but the rest of all the other systems need to be checked out, make sure they're all in good shape so they won't do that again.
Needs a proper inspection instead of someone just looking it over when it's good enough.
Yeah.
So you're saying it would depend on user error?
Yeah, usually it is.
Well, user error compounded by negligence.
Yes.
And why did the stuff break?
They didn't have, they weren't getting, the maintenance wasn't taken care of onto that system. They didn't try to save money or do something, but they didn't have maintenance going on to it often enough, and it was not taken care of.
Because our concern is we have tomorrow morning a new breakfast cycle starting, and we want to make sure food can be produced for breakfast quick enough.
Well, maintenance should be checking out all the systems.
At the current moment, the systems that are running right now should be able to feed everyone. After the breakfast cycle is done, we can shut down the different plants in cycles, check each one over, not shut all of them down at once. That way you can still keep feeding people with causing minimal impact.
Exactly.
While still also checking all of them over. It doesn't have to be all at once, just set up a schedule to do all of them and just stagger which ones.
Maintenance up for each one.
Fix it! Fix it, fix it, fix it.
Sure thing, Felix. How well did that work when you were trying to break out of prison?
Yeah.
Not well.
You just make the bars better.
Oh, that
Okay. Well, I also have one of our programmers wishing to speak to you as well. So before I do that, do you have any additional information before I judge what's going on here? Because it needs to be taken care of. And I've had no one reporting to me saying there was a problem to begin with.
They were hiding it.
Like I said, the person in charge was actually hoping to be transferred somewhere else. That's what the hope was, but we found that we found our findings that we've reported to you.
We think they will be demoted. Maybe find a new field of work. Something less thought orientated and less chance of finding profit.
Yeah.
So, I will now be allowing you to speak with Travers U. That's all. On that, while monitors flash up a message incoming ultraviolet priority, the images of a beard appears on a screen. Somewhere behind the beard, you can make out a shimmering white robe, picky little eyes and a mouth. The mouth is screaming at you, "He's out there! Why haven't you stopped him yet? He tried to kill me!"
What's next? What?
Last bit of it is a rant. His face and, alarmingly, his stomach contract in pain. Darkbot, it's happening again. The bot appears at the edge of the screen, catch a glimpse of steel needles and tubes, and there's a gurgling noise. Arg! Now where was I? Oh yes, Brimbald B, the arch trader. That's fun. There. The thing is, I have so many, but nothing else. I end up printing this one like 2 or 3 times because I kept losing it, and now I'm glad I did. Now I can't find a page. 9, oh, that's 8. 3. Okay. Security has failed to arrest him. You've got to find him before he assassinates me.
When was the last time you had a psychological evaluation?
Not very often do high programmers get psychological evaluations. You'll have to convince the computer that that's the case, because you can't report them to anyone.
Well, how about telling the computer, do you really want your high-level people having psychological break and having so much authority they could miss everything?
Yes. The high programmers was like during the last Civil War kind of revolution that happened inside the city. They were given, because the people were tired of being controlled by the machine, but then they had another problem. The corruptibility of involving people. So.
Well, corruptibility involving people without any kind of oversight.
But that's, well actually, that's why the troubleshooters, you are kind of the computer's oversight in the situation.
Go ahead.
Sometimes you can request permission to eradicate a high programmer, but you have to have enough information.
And enough proof.
Yes, proof definitely. Because lack of proof means you were a traitor to begin with. Because you put a baseless threat upon someone. Okay, the eccentric high programmer, states right there he is eccentric, demands that the characters find Rimbald B and terminate him immediately. Internal security is moving far too slowly for his paranoid taste, so he wants the characters to step in and resolve the core values of resolute, involving the very slow death of the traitor. If you do so, he'll pay you 1,000 credits. If you don't, you earn themselves an enemy for life, and I threaten that if he isn't terminated promptly, he will use his not inconsiderable influence at PLC to ensure your characters don't get enough wakey gas for your showcase, warning cycles. If your characters plan to resolve anything around as much as wakey gas, I'll find something else. Maybe we'll adjust your pill intake. And then it goes, he turns it off. So, the computer will come back. Do you have any final things to report or confess before I close this information, this communication? You want him to be investigated?
I asked the computer to look at the maintenance logs for the other plants and see if there's any kind of, or how long it's been since their last maintenance cycle.
Okay.
Because then we might be able to track when the next one might be reaching the point of failure.
Yeah.
And catch what before it happens.
Yes. Yes. Okay. So, I guess currently, how you guys wish to find it. I mean, A, you just start combing the streets for everyone that has blue clearance.
A lot of fucking people.
Not as many as little colors, but yes. Roy G. Biv is not, B is not that high. Blue, indigo, violet. So that's pretty high.
How about cross-referencing blue level clearance with access to areas? Because you have to have clearances to go into certain areas, so be able to check and see if the clearance was used to go into certain areas.
Do a security systems roll.
We had a 9.
9?
3 out of 9.
3 out of 9. Okay. So we have. Where are we? That part. You're back there with the security system. So we have security check. For blue. Passage.
Basically, who uses your card's access to passwords.
Yeah.
On the
So next would be pros. You gonna put some in on this, or just wait and see what happens? A way to find this guy.
We'll wait to see what happens.
Not very good anything.
Huh?
My glasses are over here. I couldn't see anything. Big blur.
30 messages. Okay. Mike.
See if there's an influx in ingredients
In the search for the ingredients?
in food. Wherever he's at, he's a chef, so he's gonna be.
Maybe it's after those same ingredients.
Maybe he's after the same ingredients. Maybe he's cooking at the moment. Maybe he's cooking.
Cooking. It's cooking meth.
So why not just keep on? Why not just look for an influx of all those of where they're going?
Let's say. Trying to think what would be.
Was there a financial system for those?
Yeah, you can do that. Looking for it in the financial system. Go ahead. Looking for purchase records.
3 of 9.
Okay. Anything for you, Bill?
I'm looking for where I can see if I can find where it is.
I'll also give you one additional thing that you can find out. You know that list of stuff you guys have by what he wants?
Mm-hmm.
Someone sent you a request for that same a private. Just a private purchase of some of those materials. Some you cannot get.
Where can I find history
History of what?
on who that ordered that stuff?
Oh, and who ordered it? You could check financial system. See who it was under software. You're back there sticking your head in the computer so you can find out.
7 out of
No, that's not that.
no.
Roll that 20.
I'll do it that one. Oh, blank. Okay.
Big one.
That's rolled for everything.
So it's financial. 5,
Okay, and your skill is
7.
okay. It leads to I would say in the direction of secret societies. One one's requested this thing. It's gone to the channels, you know, a lot of secret societies that you've run into.
Does it give me an address?
Yes. If you can get the stuff and you can deliver it there.
We can find out.
Yes. So, what do you want to do?
See if I can get the stuff so I can order it and see if I can find that guy.
Okay. Let me see that list again. Okay, if I remember right, I'll go through the list of pain. 18 cans of bouncy, bubbly beverage. Available in any vending machine in the Yellow complex. You want to pick that up?
Yeah.
Okay. That will be under nothing for financial. Well, financial systems.
Alexa,
Just doing that too much.
It must be 10 o'clock.
Is it?
Yep.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Getting done then soon. For now. Okay, cans of bubbly beverage is easy enough to get.
Okay.
1 can of bouncy bubble syrup. The syrup is closely guarded secret, clearance violet, and access only to high programmers. So you have to talk to someone else to get that.
Okay.
Thymoglendin. It's a combat drug used mainly in the armed forces. Easily secured, although it is a controlled substance. So you could possibly get that. It's going to probably cost you some treason points. 250 milliliters of helium sulfate. That's fine. 2,000 G brown sugar grams. Easily available. 2 dozen duck eggs. Not as easily available. They can be bought using bartering or procurement, which I don't. That's like I said, old stats. For access. See, I don't. Those would be nice useful stats.
What?
Bartering.
Well, they got a spot where you can put. Looks like you can put stuff on there.
Yeah. Maybe I'll start doing that. I'll add some skills.
Start going through everybody's stuff and adding skills.
Well, I'll probably put it at this first stat to begin with, and that way we'll actually have something to relate specifically to some of these personal things. I'll go ahead and mark it here, though, so I can remember, hopefully, that I want it. Bose could be the same thing. Bose-Einstein condensate of truffle.
Truffles?
If you can't find a truffle-flavored version of the supercooled gas of weakly interacting bosons, more power to you. Finding this ingredient almost certainly requires weird science. Another fun skill. But you could probably get away with pharmatherapy. Or no, pharmatherapy. That would be basically knowing drugs and stuff. 2 kilograms plutonium. Controlled substance. While alpha complex is awash in atomic hair dryers and nuclear golf carts, it's still tricky to get pure plutonium without filling out a lot of paperwork and answering some awkward questions in confession booths. You run into a few things that basically you're going to talk to someone to get this stuff available. Centrifuge rated at 2 times 10 to the 6th power or 8th power? 6 revolutions per minute. Easily obtained, but rather suspicious, especially when coupled with the former items. You look more like trying to weaponize something. Would you like me to A, suggest weapons of mass destruction you could develop, or B, report to internal security, or C, preemptively erase all the evidence?
Well, concerning the fact that centrifuges usually don't go up to 2 million revolutions a second.
Yeah. And you have a place to deliver the stuff?
Yeah.
You have what you have?
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's point to decide where we want to go and then maybe call it for the night.
Okay.
Well, let's get all the stuff. I'd say get all the stuff and then go to that location. See what's
Well, how are you going to get all this stuff? Who are you going to turn to for this stuff and the reason for doing it? There is one.
We're going to have to think about that
I
one.
bet you it's the computer.
Say that the only reason we're doing it is to bring out that chef for the programmer.
Yeah. Increase the efficiency in our biome.
The idea is if you get the stuff, he'll show up,
Yeah.
and then you can decide what to do with him at that point.
Yep.
You let him make the stuff. He drinks it. He dies. Travis, he died.
Right? Yeah.
Which will then reduce drain on resources by having to feed another person.
See?
Basically,
Unless he has
giving them a
clones.
situation.
Oh, he does. He has a couple clones left. He's planning to come back afterwards. And because he'll remember, but there's actually a roll also. And there's also, once the stuff is made, any of you guys can try it out. You roll die 20. The nicest one is 1 to something is you lose all your taste buds in your mouth.
That's the nicest one.
Where what?
There is one that says you gain a mutant power. God. Stuff's so deadly that when you come back in your next version, it mutates your body.
Oh, jeez.
Great.
No one has to try it. But
Ooh,
if you could get him, you get the stuff to him, you could possibly fix the situation at least, find out what he wants, arrest who needs to be arrested. And then we can get to another one I have, which basically involves a rogue robot you guys get to hunt down.
Oh God.
So we had to finish. This is the one that basically you guys got a chance to run around in your normal identities, your regular work before, always showing up for troubleshooting, which you had a lot of in this, but. Oh, and then we also have, next time, we should start with the special morning. Remember, you all were told to come up with ways to improve the morning cycle. So more was ready within the 2 hours you have to get up and be ready for work. You mentioned something about better foods, although Mike said, but only give them half amount of food because you want them hungry still. Otherwise, they'll be still. Mike said. Mike's kind of mean.
Give everybody speed. Give everybody speed.
So, that's everything. I hope you like, subscribe, tell your friends. We'll be back
Tomorrow.
Well, yeah, tomorrow for a new D&D game. First time we're running actual, just straight up D&D. And then, let's see, tomorrow's Thursday?
Yep.
Yeah. Friday we have Heroes. Saturday we have nothing yet.
When are we planning Thursday?
Usual time, 7:30.
That work with you? Okay. So, off to hit the little buttons. Hope you all enjoyed watching. We'll see you again.
Or do you want to keep the bag?
We'll give us a moment.
Go home and jump on your Xbox.
Chores to do before we do anything.
Not many chores.
No, just take out the dogs.